Okay, a couple of you have asked some questions about bonus sections, so I want to just devote a little bit of time in case you want to check out section 3.3. I may do one on section 3.2 as well, depending upon the demand. But section 3.3, if you're curious about how to do some of these problems, this one says 21 less than twice a number is equal to the number. What is the number? I think if you go through the tutor mode, they should give us some advice here. So they'll kind of say, with the problem that asks you find this special number, and then they give a relationship between the number and basically the sides of the equation. You have to kind of take the words and translate into the algebra. And so they say let x equal an unknown number, so you're going to assign a letter to it, and then you say 21 less than twice a number. So they say break it down into pieces. 21 less than twice a number means that you've got twice a number, take away 21. That's how it translates to me. Even though the 21 comes first, 21 less than means 21 less than twice the number. 2x minus 21. Okay, and then it says is equal to the number, which is x. So in pieces, 2x minus 21 equals x. And then in terms of steps, they show you, looks like they show you already, what to do, that you could subtract x from both sides, add 21 to both sides, work it down, you get 2x minus x. That's a 2x minus a 1x gives you 1x equals 21. And so that just means that x equals 21. Okay, so that's one example there. So I'm just going to see how far I can get with these problems. A grocery store bought ice cream for $2.30 per half gallon and stored it in 2 freezers. During the night, one freezer malfunctioned and ruined 13 gallons. If the remaining ice cream is sold for $3.94 per half gallon, how many half gallons did the store buy if they made a profit of $79.98? Okay, so let's check out the tutor mode on this one. Basically, we're going to try to identify the pieces in this example and really kind of give labels like they have. Looks like they're doing that right here. Labels to the algebra. The question is, how many half gallons did the store buy? So x is the number of half gallons the store bought. Assign a variable to the direct question there. And then try to decipher the relationship. I mean, if you're talking about 394 times x minus 13, that's really talking about how much was sold there. Because you've got, let's see here. Yeah, the 13 gallons were ruined. So 13 less from the original was sold at 394 per. That's going to give you not the price per thing, but the total that was sold, selling price. And then the 230 was how much it cost them initially to buy it from the wholesaler or whatever, times x. So what they're saying is, if they made a profit, their selling price, take away their total cost. So selling price 3.94 times x minus 13. Nice if you can cut and paste this stuff up here. Total cost 2.30 times x, and that equals the profit. So that's talking about 79.98. Okay. So we basically figured out what each piece was and then had a relationship that profit equals the amount sold minus the amount of cost. Okay? And that's just the setup. Now we have to actually try to solve this thing. So they're saying with the parentheses that you've got here with two terms, you got to distribute the 3.94 to the x, and then the 3.94 times a minus 13. We'll cheat. We'll do the calculator here. It's not cheating to use the calculator for you guys. I'm saying I'm a math teacher. I should be able to do all these in my head, right? Might be able to do some of them, but I'm going to save myself some time on this guy. So, minus 51.22. Okay, the rest of it stays the same on this step. Okay, and then what do we have here? After you combine like terms, well, let's see actually what did they do. They took the 51.22, they added to both sides, and they're saying, what do we got now on each side? If we've got these x terms together. If I take 3.94x minus 2.30x, I subtract the numbers out front, I've got 1.64x, and that should equal 79.98. Think of it basically being like 80, right? You end up with 131.22, but then you have to take away 2. So 131.20. And then final step, looks like we need to divide both sides by 1.64. So we'll do that here. 131.20 divided by 1.64 equals 80. So 80 half gallons was the original purchase.